to Airport CEO. And yeah, it's been a while definitely here since we played this game here at RawSlowGaming, but there is a reason to it, and that is because we have been waiting on this update to Alpha 31.0, where they have included the multi-story story terminal function. So now we have 5 levels here of the world, as you can see here, and you can shift the floors up and down with page up and down. And we will continue just as usual here with our airport, and we had the troubles with trying to sort out a second runway, since our single runway is making us to have a lot of delays and things like that at our airport, basically. So that is what we will try to take care of today and get into the green. So first thing I will do is to bulldoze this runway, I think, or we will maybe not do it that way. Maybe we will just wait to get a little bit more money and do another taxiway here, but I don't really think we can fit it. This is maybe an option we could do if moving out the runway the furthest most to the left, and then it might have worked, or might work, but yeah, you can't do overpasses with the runway, unfortunately, or as far as I know, at least. But as said, I think we will just have to demolish this runway, unfortunately. I think it's really the only option we do have, because how big are the runway exits? I do believe I've tried this before. Let's just check here first, so we don't do anything too stupid. So the runway exits are like this, and yeah, clearly we can't have a taxiway there exactly where the runway of the first runway is, so we'll have to demolish this and do it correctly if we want to do it again. But we need to sort out that with actually getting a correct one to not have delayed flights. So speaking of flights, let's actually take a look at that. So we'll actually do allow the autoplanner to plan flights in, and we should be having, well, small flights is what can fit on the small stands, so shouldn't be any problem whatsoever with this one. So we'll have minimum 30 minutes between the flights, should be alright, and can have the prompt like this, that they prompt us always if a plane is getting late, so we will decide what we will do with it anyway. And then you basically just tick this box in, and for that we need board members, a COO and a CIOO. Not a CIOO, a COO and a CIO. So no, we don't want to delay the flight, we'll just need things to moving properly. And let's see here, Let's see here if we can then hire some executives here. So a COO we already have, so we need a CIO as well. So we'll fix that. Yeah. Finding a CEO. So it's here. Hire, you're hired. We'll close that one and then we'll enable this so we don't have to look at that darn flight scheduler anything more. Yeah. So the flights that are coming in are just from the mess with the runways, and that's why they are late. I do believe at least that's the reason. And now we have a lot of cash as well, so that's good. So then the question is, can we do anything good with a runway here? Can we use this properly? We don't have enough funds. It's 100k. We should have enough funds for that. I think it looks like it. Insufficient funds. No. Apparently we don't have the cash enough to do it. Can we do taxway? Let's see here. Taxaway. Yeah, that seems fine. So, insufficient funds. No. Really strange actually. Why can't I do the runway? I guess it could be a bug. Could be a bug, definitely. But we'll try to sort that out. We'll start to look here on the flights if they are actually here on time. This one doesn't seem to be too late, so let's check on this one that just came in. Should have been in 14:35, so 2 hours late in, and the same for that one, and that one, and that one is only 1 hour late. This has landed and should soon be leaving, and this one seemed to leave on time now, or a little bit later probably, but not all too bad. So we got well over 200k now, so the question is, can we do the runway now then? Right, cost 200k, so not 100k as the text suggested. So here we shouldn't have any trouble with crossing, being able to get by here. So having multiple taxiways. The trouble is we will not be able to get past here though. So I'm not too keen on that. The other option is to put a runway here, and then we'll extend it just to all the way here as we extend the airport. So I think we'll actually go with that option. The problem is that it might not be big enough for medium aircrafts, but still it should be good enough for small ones, so it should alleviate a lot of the stress that we have at the airport at the moment at least, so that's better than nothing. And I think we can open up this last slot as well. Or actually we need to extend the terminal here a bit before we do that. So before we are doing that, I first want to get a second runway in under control so we don't have too many delayed flights due to just that reason. So let's see here. Yeah, things seems to be working pretty decently at the moment. Yeah, our contractors doing the runway here seems good as well. Right then, the runway is finished. Yeah, and upgrade to, what are we doing? We're actually doing asphalt here, so we'll do asphalt. We'll not delay any flights. We'll extend towards east, and we cannot go longer than that, unfortunately. And yeah, it's not long enough to accept medium aircraft. It needs to be 800 meters or more. And yeah, here we are at 1000 meters, but it will be enough for a small aircraft at least, so we'll be able to get it to here. So we'll have to extend here before being able to use that properly, but we can still get in with some runway exits. So let's have just that. So one runway exit there and one there, and we'll have one of these angled ones in a little bit before on each side. Yes. So from there we'll have the opposite one. So where are you? You are 3 dots away exactly on the line, so you are here. Like that, and then we'll do our taxiway here. We are doing concrete, yeah we are, and we are doing how much wide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah 5. Right. Don't have the funds to do quite that yet. Right, so we'll start a little bit smaller then. We're still having delays here, so let's actually slow down a little bit and look if we can find out the reason for that. So the aircraft inspection is late, the boarding is complete, service round is the trouble, and let's check on our staff then and see how we are doing in terms of service technicians. So it's not service technicians, it's ramp agents. Working. Alright, so we need more ramp agents. And we'll do not want to delay any flights. So let's hear ramp agents. Current applications and potential new employees. Right. Yeah, so we'll just hire everyone here. And we'll not delay in the flight there. We'll move up the tempo here again. We'll need to do something about that crossing as well. But that depends a little bit on how we are going to do this, but I guess we'll add in maybe a taxiway right here. Should be a smart idea to not have these guys going back, delaying the flights coming in. So yeah, we're having trouble with the ramp agents and getting stuck, or actually not having enough. Don't we have enough service cars? Is that the trouble? Yeah, we have many service cars here. There was 3 on standby, so it shouldn't be that. So let's check that out, or that plane just got ready. It was on this one, yeah, and the plane is leaving 12:40, half an hour late. Alright, not too bad, but not really good either. So let's speed up here again. We'll continue adding our taxiway here. Can't do it all the way, unfortunately, but most of the way to cover this, and then of course we need to do it down here to connect to our current taxiway, and then I think we need to do an extra express here in for the planes coming in from over here. So that is our main goal for the moment, and activating this runway. In delayed 3 now, actually for a bit, so that's good. 2 service car on standby, so that's decent. And yeah, we have this mess, of course, with the buses that is creating delays as well. But that is something we could sort out actually very easily. So we should be service road, assault, and let's see here. So we'll do this right here, like this actually, and just like this. So it should be possible for the service vehicles to get around here, to get away from the buses if they are queuing up, or at least easier. So like that, and our security is very full, but that's all good. In fairness, it seems to be at just the right capacity, I'd say. So like that, and then we'll see if we can afford this. No, not all the way. So we'll do a little bit of the way and wait a little bit more to get the last in. But again here we are now without that many delays, and we are actually now using all stands here. And yeah, we haven't done that before really. At all, I think, at least. So we should have more boarding desk for that then. risk here. So it's here. So we have for 4. Alright, so I don't think we actually have boarding desk for all these stands. So 1, 2, yeah, that's correct. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, it's actually correct. We have one more. Yeah, exactly. We have one more space for another small parking or another small stand here, so we can add in another small stand, and we might do that at some point, actually maybe even pretty soon, as we get this sorted that we are doing here at the moment, and that is extending the taxiway properly. So we can have some good use of it. Then let's see here. So we lost a lot of funds there for some reason. Don't know quite why. But I guess we'll have to wait in for the last funds. Let's actually take a little look here on this. It seems pretty alright. Some pretty big gaps here though. But it's fine, I guess. Absolutely fine. Come on. I need the cash so I can finish this. Let's have a look at the terminal and the progress then instead. There we had a little bit of happening with the service cars. Oh. And at the moment we don't have anyone on standby. Now one on standby. Again, no service car on standby, so maybe we need another service car as well. I guess it couldn't hurt. So let's see here. This one came in a little bit late. Yeah, it's after 2 hours first doing the service round is very late, but it worked. But yeah, sometimes it's waiting very long. So like it says, 4 persons on board, and should take the agents to a stand. So don't know quite why it's taking so long time there. Let's see here, we should be adding in the last added taxiway then. 5. So I think we'll do it here and down here, and yeah, as we're expanding, probably a lot of this taxiway will be demolished, and we will have to replan and rethink and redo pretty much everything. But also maybe we'll just bridge between terminals because that is as well something that is possible with the multi-level update. So we could actually, if we would decide to, or when we unlock this piece or something like that, we can actually bridge over from here to here in another terminal over the taxiway and the stands and everything, I believe. Maybe not the stands, but at least the taxiway and such stuff. I do believe, but I shouldn't swear on that either. Actually, I don't know. It can certainly pass roads and service roads. Don't know about the stands, so shouldn't say too much. But we will experiment with that throughout as we learn how that actually works here. So have very much stuff to look forward here and to discover as we play with this update, and also pretty soon there will be a lot of more services. There will be the icing, catering, and also garbage of some sort, I believe, garbage handling. And in a not too long future there is also going to be large planes, and you see this small or medium plane is quite wide and would have almost smashed every plane here, more or less, and also touched this building. So it's this is a pretty similar plane, so Airbus A320. So yeah, quite a large plane, but nothing crazy at all. So we'll finish this off and with the cash that we got just there, maybe. So let's see here to that time. Oh, not enough funds, unfortunately. Oh, come on. And there we go. There we go, and let's just finish that. So let's finish up the taxiway pass. So alongside the middle of the taxiway, connecting all our entry exit points on the runway. There we go. Everything connected there correctly? Yes, I think so. And I will add this up once that's finished, and we'll open this runway finally. Runway exit found. Yeah, general aviation off. And landing and takes off. Yes, open runway. And there we go. And yeah, that will be everything for this episode. So if you have enjoyed it, remember to smash that like button. It's very, very much appreciated by me and also by YouTube. So if you haven't done that, do that. And also, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do that as well, so you don't miss out on any of the content that we bring to you here daily at RawSlowGaming. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.